Slaton, the former Green Bay Packer, going to be reunited with Bengals' current defensive line coach over here in Cincinnati. A 2-year, $15.1 million contract. A big boy, 6'4", 330, expected to go up in there in the trenches, be that run-stuffing tackle the Cincinnati Bengals ever so greatly need. And I'll say this right off the bat, don't look at his Pro Football Focus grades. Let's not do that. Not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. It's not very pretty. It's not very pretty. You should look at him. He's ranked 177th out of 219th to defensive interior linemen last season. But we got to stop. Because I'm seeing they're saying, hey, he's ranked 15th among defensive linemen run stop win rate in Pro Football Focus. And more importantly, he is ESPN's #1 ranked run stopping win rate interior lineman last season. #1 run stop win rate percentage. Very good numbers. And I hear a lot of people talk about, say, you got to be careful with the Pro Football Focus grades for interior defensive linemen, because a lot of the time their grading can be very much affected by the play of the defensive line as a whole. So that being said, we have to be careful here. Hey, Bengals paying him some money. Montgomery liking this guy. Golden trusting him. Front office trusting both these guys. And I do think we have to give this man a chance. A young man coming off his rookie contract. He's played every game the last 2 seasons with the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers team, who, by the way, did have a top 10 run defense last season. We know how important that interior defensive line is for stopping the run. We know how much the Bengals struggled with that last season. And I think I like where the Bengals are going here. We have to remember, say what you will about this contract. This is what the Bengals have to do. They can't afford to go 15, 20 million on defensive tackle and then say, well, let's look at, especially when I just threw BJ Hill 13. They can't, a lot of people, that wasn't in the cards. I think a lot of people really thought that this big three, you could just throw them all this money and it'd work. And it could this year. Can it next year? Can it the year after that? When you continue to look how much the asking price is for these positions, it is $7.5 million a year for this guy. 7.55 technically. And you consider you continue filling pieces. This is what you have to do for the Bengals, because there is holes. And if you do want to keep those big three, you're not going to throw 15 here. You're not going to throw 15 here. You're not going to throw 17 here. You kind of have to nitpick around the corners, and hopefully somebody does fall into your lap. You're still waiting for that. There's still that opportunity. The Bengals could get a higher tiered pass rusher. They could still get a higher tiered offensive lineman in the interior of that offensive line. Obviously, you want to believe that they're probably not going to get some top tier pass rusher. There just isn't a lot in free agency. That just doesn't go around. So if you look at the vision here, you try to see the Bengals' vision. One thing they have proven they can do is go in there, get some guys in the inside of go in free agency. Get some interior defensive linemen that can stop the run, i.e. DJ Reader. Why? Because, well, the pass rush or run stopping is not sexy. Hitting the quarterback and getting sacks is in this league. In other words, it's like getting a guy that's it's like your pure hitter, your guy that can get on base. He just doesn't hit the home runs. You need those guys, especially in an defensive line that has not been able to stop the run. The defense has not been able to stop it. You definitely need those guys, but they can go under the radar. They can be cheaper and bring a lot of value to this football team. And I think I like this approach. If this is the Bengals approach, you draft to stop the run in free, or you sign to stop the run in free agency. It's not going to cost as much. And then you draft heavy in the pass rush department. Because it is, again, most teams aren't going to let their prolific pass rushers go. It's a very hard, position to come across consistently, especially after the rookie deal. And once you hit 30, it gets scary. So I think if that's the direction the Bengals want to go here, draft the pass rush, sign the run stop, it could work. Of course, again, how good is the pass rush when it's 3rd and 2? How good is the pass rush when it's 3rd and 1? We got to remember that. You got to stop the run. Bring in some guys that can do it. Make life easier. It's easier to be 2nd and 8, 3rd and 9. Golden loves to play man-to-man. He'll bring the pressure. So even if you guys aren't the best blitzers, if you can force those 3rd and longs, he's going to dial up some sort of blitz package to get you to the quarterback. Make life easier. Got to get to those 3rd and longs, though. You can't get there if you're giving up 6 yards on 1st down on the ground. Love the signing. We'll see how it goes. Hoping for the best. Nonetheless, love y'all. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.